Hey guys, Charlene here and welcome back to my channel. If you've clicked on this video, you're wanting to declutter your wardrobe to start your new year. 2020, we're ready to let you go, but first, let's let go of all the physical clutter that we have in our closet. I hope this video would help you out in making it more efficient for you, since when I've done it a month ago, it just took forever. So I did like a more organized way in doing that. So I hope this would help you out, and feel free to pause around when you need to, since we're gonna be breaking down categories for your clothes. All right, before we begin, grab yourself some coffee, some tea or water, because it's gonna be a long day. So let's begin. So we're gonna break it down into 3 steps. So the very first one is to take out all your favorites. As you go through your favorites, make sure to ask yourself these questions. Have you worn it recently? Does it fit right? And do you feel confident in it? So the first one would be, have you worn it recently? I find when it's my favorite piece, I'm more prone to wear it often. So that's the first one. The second one is, does it fit right? For me, when it's like a little too tight, I just keep tugging at it. It makes me feel more self-conscious throughout the day when I wear it. So fit does really play a big factor in feeling confident in your clothes. So now we move on to the third one. Do you feel confident in it? I think it really shows when people are confident in the clothes they wear, because it's not like they strut, but it's like there's some aura when they walk in that piece of clothing. You can just really tell when they're confident in it. All right, so now we're ready to go into categories, and like I said, feel free to pause around as you go through it as well. So the first category is white shirts. Second one, your colored shirts or your graphic shirts. I just combined the two. If you can limit the number of items that are kind of similar, the better, because then you'd actually know, okay, this is your favorite blue shirt, this is your favorite graphic shirt. All right, the third one is dress shirts or button downs, like what I'm wearing. The fourth one would be your knitwear or your sweaters or long sleeves. For me, I find that some of my sweaters have different textures or different materials, different colors. So those are some things to keep in mind as well as you go through your knitwear or your sweaters. The fifth one are tank tops. Sixth one are dresses, jumpsuits, and skirts. For men, you don't have to do this part, clearly. I mean, if you wear skirts, all power to you, sir. The seventh one would be jeans. So your denim jeans, your more casual pants. The eighth one would be trousers or your dress pants when you're feeling, like an executive, or you're feeling fancy. Well, I explained it too much. I'm just kind of entertaining you as you go, So now we move on with the ninth one, and it's blazers. One thing to keep note as well, if you can close the buttons. If you can't, maybe it doesn't fit right. And then the 10th one would be your jackets, your cardigans. So those cover-ups that you have. Your leather jacket, your denim jackets, cardigans, your overshirts, all those types. So the second to the last one are your outerwears, your fall coats, your heavy duty jackets, like a windbreaker, like your raincoats, your go-to winter jackets. And the last one would be your shoes. Your winter boots, your nicer boots, your running shoes, like your nicer shoes for when you have like a date night or when there's like a special occasion, your summer sandals. So now we're done with sorting out all your favorites. I highly suggest though that you hang them in your closet just so it's kind of tucked away and it's like separated from the pile that aren't your favorites. So for the next one, for those that aren't your favorites, we're gonna try every single one of them just so we can have like a feel of how does it fit, how you feel in it. And before we do that, make sure to create 5 different piles. If you want to label it, if that makes it much easier for you, it did to me, do that. So there's gonna be 5 different piles. 1 to keep, 1 to sell or give away, 1 to donate, 1 to be altered, and the not sure yet pile. So make sure to visually place those piles or write down like labels before you start trying on your clothes. Alright, now the fun part begins, and now you can try on those clothes that aren't your favorites or the ones that are left. Like trying on all your clothes take the longest, so I suggest maybe giving yourself like a challenge of making a 1-hour countdown as you try on every single thing, just so you're quicker in deciding which pile it goes to. Make sure though to ask yourself these questions again. Does it fit well? Because if not, then maybe you can give it away or to donate it. Or if you think it's good enough to get altered, then put it in that pile. I find that jeans are the ones that are good enough to get altered because most of my jeans or my pants fit well on my thighs, on my legs, but it doesn't on my waist. So I think that's the main issue with jeans, like it doesn't always fit you 100% well. If it actually does fit well but you don't think that it's your style, then maybe you can give it away or donate it. Some items I find that even though it doesn't fit me well, like I really like it and I'm not ready to let it go, so I put it in the not sure yet pile. I hope those questions help as you go along with trying on these clothes and putting it in their respective piles. So now that we've sorted out all the remaining clothes that you have, for the ones that you want to keep, I highly suggest that you put it separately from your favorites. It's a good way to reinforce you not buying new clothes and just so you can wear it more often. For the ones that you want to sell, yeah, just find like a platform where you can do that and make sure to take photos that you yourself would find attractive. For the ones that you want to donate, I highly suggest that you look around into your neighborhood if there's stores that are collecting like seasonal items, or if not, if you can donate it to Value Village, to Goodwill. Also, you might want to look into consigning, since in exchange you'll get store credits for your old clothes. So for the ones that they don't think are good to sell, we'll just directly donate it to their respective charity. So it saves you that extra effort of selling your clothes or giving it away. And for the not sure yet pile, put it in a bag where you can store it or like to hide it apart from all your other clothes so you can reassess a year later if you still want to keep it or not. And lastly, the ones to be altered, find a good tailor. So then, you can just always go back to them. And that is it. You're done decluttering your wardrobe. Good job, good job. It just feels nice to have like a well organized and like well curated closet full of your favorites. It just like also helps you discover your own personal style as you like see like similar like fabric, similar cuts, similar colors. So that's another good thing about like decluttering your wardrobe. You save money, you get to discover your personal style, you have a well organized closet, which everyone loves. and it just like gives you like minimal effort to get dressed in the morning. I mean, as if we have somewhere to go, but let's pretend we do. So I hope you find this video helpful when you decluttered your wardrobe. If so, I'd appreciate that. And give yourself a pat on the back. Bum, bum, bum. And I'll see you again next time. Happy New Year, guys.